in bad times, I'll be by your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Was there ever a time when you needed a friend? Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Come with me back to 1979. Oh, I know, some of you weren't even born then. But I was growing up in Brooklyn, New York, surrounded by music, and I loved to dance. All of my friends loved to dance. We were party people. Yes, somebody called me a clubber, but I was a disco mom. I even had my own dance partner. His name was Danny. We went to all the parties in the neighborhood. We were known. Every party, they said, oh, I know Danny and Rita are gonna be there. And we had other friends that all loved to dance. We would go out all the time and party. And Danny and I were not involved. He was just my dance partner. But he always made sure that after a late night of partying that I would get home safe. He always said, Rita, that's what friends are for. Well, years went by. We all found different interests, still dancing, but we expanded, we moved out of the neighborhood, and although we knew where everyone was, we really didn't keep in touch as much as we used to. My mother, however, still lived in that same neighborhood, so I would go back to Brooklyn and visit. One time while visiting my mother, I had to take care of some errands, and I needed to take the train. I don't drive in New York. I use public transportation. So I went to the train station, and when I walked into the station, I noticed a young man who appeared to be homeless sitting in the corner in the station. I thought, that's strange. I don't usually see that. When I was younger, we didn't allow that. People didn't hang around in the train station. But I saw him. I looked and said, well, times have changed, and I went into the train station. 5 hours later, when I returned, that same man was still sitting right in that corner. I said, now that is really strange. Well, this time I paid a little bit more attention, and I looked at him as I passed, and our eyes met. I was shocked. Danny! You can't make stuff like this up. Danny was still in the corner. He looked up, stood up and said, you can talk now. You couldn't talk to me this morning. I didn't know that was you. No, I wanted to ask him what happened, how this happened. But in my mind, I was saying, be quiet, be quiet. I just wanted to wait and see what he was going to say. And while I was thinking, what happened to Danny? How this happened? Danny was thinking something different. Danny started dancing. Danny remembered back in the day. And I said, oh yes, he knows who I am. He took his arm out like he was asking me to dance. And you know what? I know what friends are for. I danced. Danny and I were in the Rockaway Avenue train station. No music. But boy, we were getting down. Oh yeah, we remember the days. He took my hand, I went under, turned around. Yeah. I was a disco mom. I remember those days. People were passing by, no music, but they didn't care. It's New York. We were just getting down. Woo! Yeah! We were having a good time. Then I said, oh no. Danny, what happened? Then again, quiet, don't say anything, don't say anything. Danny looked at me, was quiet for a minute. Then he said, come on, let me walk you home. He remembered those days. He knew where I was headed. That walk home was very quiet. He didn't have much to say. But when we got to my mother's house, Danny talked for 5 hours straight. I didn't know what happened. I'd heard that his wife was sick, but I didn't know. She passed away. She died on the operating table. She was having surgery for a brain tumor. He couldn't handle it. He turned to alcohol, became an alcoholic, lost his good job. His adult children didn't want to have anything to do with him. He lost everything. I felt for him. I understood his pain. And this is my friend. I can't leave him like this. So I rallied the troops. I still knew where everyone was. I called Kathy. I called Barry. I called Francine. I even called Tyrone. Danny's doing fine now. He got himself together. We took care of him because that's what friends do. We all need friends. Danny's back on his feet, dancing again in the clubs. Old as he is, yeah, he was still cutting the step. Whenever you need a friend, find one. If you don't have someone you can go to, get yourself a good friend. A friend says the right thing when you need to be motivated and inspired. A friend will pick you up when you fall. You need to have a friend. We all need friends. If you don't have any, become a friend. You must first show yourself friendly. If you haven't had that problem when you needed someone and they weren't there, it will happen. Remember, in good times, in bad times, a friend will be by your side forevermore. Because that's what friends